Okay, my name is Myrna Yvonne Williams, and I was initiated into Deltas in 1961 or 2, so maybe that year, 61, 62. And I came to Oregon to live with my aunt and go to college, and I was made into Beta Psi my second year in college. And then after I got my degrees, took a while, but I finally got all of them. So I was a librarian for the Portland, started out Portland Public Schools, but then it went into the Portland Community College district, and I was there for 31 or 32 years, and I retired in 1997, I think. Well, we would have them in homes, those who could, but they had a larger one. So it would be also hotels. And I was going through some things last night and ran across even, I live off of Killingsworth on 55th. So they had this apartment building built on Killingsworth not so long ago. And I think it's called the Carlton House or something like that. And that's where what I found was a notice for Delta meeting there. Now, it could have been a committee, so I may need to double check. But those were the type of places and buildings that if they had meeting areas, then we would meet there. And the homes a lot of times, because some of the people did have larger homes. Chapter. Well, when I first was into Beta Psi, I see my head went off then. I just felt like I was a loony, I did not feel the difference. So, I think because it was small, and then we were, they were just so great to you, it did not make you feel that you were in a different chapter, because the chapter was called a mixed chapter.
Right.
So you just felt, I just felt at home, didn't feel anything. But I was glad that they kept Beta Psi.
Yeah.
I did not lose Beta Psi.
Yeah.
Because I just felt it was great. So was becoming the alumni. But when we were all in the same chapter, they treated you just so great that it did not feel like you were in two chapters or a different chapter. But like you're asking me, I was glad that it was able to keep. I guess it was a while before it came right away. I'm getting a little older, so I'm not remembering. Yes, I think so. But I think it could be sometimes maybe a little different. And what I mean by that, I think that you are still viable in the community, and we still make a difference in the lives of some of the people that we deal with, because I'm sure that you still have the young ladies that you nurture through education and everything.
Education programs.
That's a great program. I love that very much.
Yeah.
And I think at one time you were doing it with the guys.
We had started the embodied program for a while. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
The high school young men.
I hope we could always have those types of programs. I think that sometimes when I was a little more active, I have to admit I have not been as active here lately. I'm not so sure that a lot of the people know the difference between a sorority and just a social.
Another Black organization.
No, more just, I think, I know I'm talking about, I don't know if we need to dress more when we're having initiations or what. But I think sometimes, I'm not sure that a lot of the people know the difference between a sorority and just a regular social club.
Gotcha. Yes, ma'am.
But otherwise, I think we may not have met some things that we wanted to, but I'm sure we met a lot that we can be proud of. And, that just as long as you have good ratings in the community and that you do outreach that's going to involve young people and older people. And then I think we're still on the right track. I feel we all could be doing more in any organization I belong to.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But I do think that Deltas are still held as an outstanding organization.
Yes, B1. Yes, ma'am.
Local and Western. So we have good genes. And I would agree with Linda on everything she said. My thing is, before you take the pledge, make sure that you are committed to what Delta stands for. Like I said earlier, it's a difference from a social club. You're going to be required to do a lot of work, but it is meaningful work. It makes a purpose. Deltas in the community have always had a good reputation for doing good. Scholarship and education and whatever they take a part of. Think about the chapter. Make sure that you are presenting yourself as a member of an outstanding organization.
Right.
And I pray that you will always have the commitment to be a good Delta. Just be a good Delta.
Right.
And if you make that as a part of you, then you'll be a good person.
Yeah.
And
Woo.
you'll be a good
That's it.
member. You'll be a good contributor to the work. And always accept some position
Yes.
so that one person or 5 people are not doing the whole thing.
Yes.
Be a part of whatever you make your purpose to be. If you want to join a sorority and you're in Delta, think about it before you take that long commitment, but give of yourself, because that's what it's about.
Yes.
It's and
I'm
they
going
can do that, then they will make a good impression, and Delta will keep its high standards and to the community, making a difference in the lives of others.
Yes. Yes.